All right, you guys, thank you so much for checking out this training tonight. We are going to be talking about host to post, and this is going to be like the super basics, like what is host to post? Why do we host a post? When do we host a post? All the things, and I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the basics just so you understand you know, really how to do host to post. And I know we talk about it a lot, and some of you might be like, I don't even know what the heck they mean when they say host to post, which you also see it called HAP, which is just host to post, but abbreviated. So I'm going to share my screen to show you guys some of this on here. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're watching this live that you can see my screen? Okay, perfect. I'm doing this from my phone because this is where I work most of the time. Okay, so first of all, I guess maybe I should have said this first. Host to post is what we're going to be doing when we want to. Maybe I'll stop doing that. Host to post is what we want to be doing because we want to grow our network. So if you ever find that you're saying, none of my friends are interested in ordering, I don't have anybody, all my friends are broke, my family doesn't want to support me, nobody on my friends list is like interested. Okay, well, that's why host to post is a big deal because what you're doing with host to post is expanding your network. You're going out to your friends in order to help you grow your business. So it's not about just who you know, it's who you know, who they know. I don't know if that makes sense. So really the gist of this is, for example, I'm going to ask Jenny, would you want to put up a post on your page for me? She says, sure. Puts up a post that I give her. When she does that, that allows her Facebook friends to see the post. So these are people that I'm not necessarily friends with, but they're going to see a post about, let's say, the gummies. Well, then they're going to then say, I want information. So then I can add them to my network now. And I wouldn't do this because if we're pretending Jenny's not a distributor, then I would be adding them as friends. And then I'm going to be sending them information. So these are people I didn't know. The only reason that I'm talking to them is because my friend Jenny shared a post for me. And that's allowing me to open up that door and have conversations with different people that I didn't know before, but they're interested in our products. And you guys, like, I'm telling you, if you feel like nobody's interested, you're just not talking to people, like, then you just got to talk to different people because I promise you that people are interested in these products. There are people that have never heard about these products before that are going to be interested. There are people that have heard about our products, but maybe they didn't know where to go to get them. So that's why like host to post is amazing. So I'm just going to kind of show you a few quick things that you're going to be able to do to do some host to post. So I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully it works. Okay. Can you guys see this? Okay, perfect. So I'm doing it from my phone, like I said, because this is how I primarily work. So this is like my news feed. So we're gonna do this. You're gonna see, sorry, I'm like scrolling my Facebook. A couple ways that I'm gonna do host to post. So right here, I do like you'll see us do these giveaway posts. So it's just something super basic. We're just saying we're giving out this, cash, comment, blah, 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 to be entered. So people are gonna comment, and we're just gonna click on this person. I'm gonna go to her page and I'm gonna send her a message. You can see down here this last message. I sent her a message asking her if she would do the post. She read it, she didn't respond. Guess what? That's normal. Sometimes the people aren't gonna do that. Let's see. I think this girl maybe replied. Yeah. So I asked her, Brittany, if she would do a post for me. And she said she would. So I gave her the post to put up. I think she put it up. I don't know if she did. But you'll notice something here. Something I always do is I always put the person's name in there. Just because I want to people to make sure like that they know that this is personalized. Yes, I'm copy and pasting the main message. However, by putting their name in there, I'm making it a little bit personal. It's not just like, hey girl or hey, it's, putting their name in there. So I always make sure I do that. So that's like one of the ways that I'm going to do host to post by doing one of these giveaway posts. Another way that we might do host to post is, let's see, we'll do this one of my kids on their first day of school. If you look, there's 247 people that like this dang post. So to me, that gives me the opportunity. I can go to the people that like this post and I can use this list of people that liked my post as a list of people that I can ask to do host a post for me. And the really nice thing is, especially because it's like a picture of my kids, there's a lot of people that are interacting on this post that don't normally interact on my It Works post, or maybe wouldn't comment on a giveaway post of mine. So if you feel like, oh, I always have the same people commenting on my giveaway post, go to a non-It Works post or a non-giveaway post and go to the likes and comments on your post and use this as a list to ask people to do a post for you. And in a minute, I'll show you what that ask message might look like. Something else I'll do. So that was like a random, like one of my kids. Something else that I'll do sometimes. Oh, here's one. Like I'll do a post like this one. It's just a basic interaction post. So look at like, I don't have as many likes and comments on this, but still, if I go to that, I have 49 comments. These comments here, I can use this as a list, these people that are commenting as people that I can ask to do a post for me. Again, these are people that typically don't maybe comment on my giveaway post or my It Works post, but they're obviously seeing my post because they're commenting. I know that they're active on Facebook because they're commenting. So I can use this as a list to go and ask people to do a post. And you'll see, like, for this girl, I've asked her like multiple times and she's not always responding, but that's okay. I shall press on. But you see, I just say, would you be willing to throw up a post? I'm close to a goal. That's what I do when I ask people to do a post for me. And I'm just going to go through and ask different people that are liking my post that if they would put this up for me. And I was going to try to find someone that I know replied to this. So like Nicole, she did. So you'll see she said yes, and I gave her a post and she got it up. So that's like one of the ways, like, and you can see the posts that I do here asking them. It's just super basic, super simple. Again, I'm
So
adding
better
their
know that
name.
you have
I
your
like to put an
Jamison.
emoji on there and I try to change up the color of the emoji. But like I said, I like doing it this way because I'm asking people who don't normally comment on a giveaway post that I do, but they're obviously seeing
Going for another walk.
they're following
You're
along with
doing
me.
really good.
And
Good.
when I go ask them to do a post for me, it's not going to be super duper random.
All
Um,
right.
and another reason these interaction posts are good is because the more
Yeah.
that you put these interaction posts out, like this one about the laundry, this has nothing to do with like our business, right? And you're like, why the heck should I put something out like that? Like, what the heck does that even matter for my business? Because with Facebook, the more that people are interacting with you, the more that it's going to show your post to your news feed. So you want to put these like interaction ones out there so it does kind of generate a little bit of conversation. You want people to come and share like, their input. And like people like to share their opinions. They like to share their 2 cents. So doing something like this or if we scroll back like last night, and actually I was interested because my husband's been looking at cars a lot, but I did this one about recommendations for SUV. I have 74 comments on that post. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like just asking opinions like that, people are going to share. And I can go to that list of people that commented and ask them to do a post for me. And so I'm going to look because I know I have someone that did this the other day. So I'm just going to show you guys a person that did a post for me the other day. And she got a, so look at this one. She did this post for me and it had 29 comments. Now, I do think like part of those are from me responding. So we'll say half those, which I don't know half of 29, but for the sake of this exercise, we're going to say it's 14. So 14 comments on this post. So you can see all these people that asked for info. These are people that I was not friends with before she did this post for me. Okay? And this is going to allow me, like Lisa Probst, I can go to her page. I sent her a friend request. I sent her a message. She hasn't seen it, but we're getting that started. But these are people that I'm reaching out to that I think one of these other people might have replied. I don't know which one. Like I'm talking to because she did this host to post for me. So I know her. She was already a friend of mine from a post that someone else did for me their day. But you can see, like, I sent her a message. She said, okay. I sent her info, and now we're having a conversation. And it's all because of this host to post. We became friends on Facebook because my friend put a post up for me on her page, and now her friends are able to comment on it. So that's how you're growing your network. You're expanding. You're reaching other people that you maybe wouldn't usually talk to. I think I have this other girl that did one for me. And I actually now as I'm doing this, I could like be doing the show you guys how I save my posts, but that's okay. Actually, I might do that just really quick. So over here, and I'll show you how to save these posts really quick. So you can see here, these are like where I save posts that people do for me for host to post. So let's see, this girl, she had one. But you know, so anytime people do a post, I'll go back and show you. Oh, look, this one has a comment that I didn't respond to. So someone does a post for me. I'm going to click these 3 lines in the upper left hand or right hand corner. And you can see right here where it says unsave because I already saved it. So say I'm coming to this post that she did for me for the first time. Well, I don't know why it's still saying it, but maybe I didn't like update it. Maybe I'll go back. So now it'll show me save post. I can save post and it's going to ask me where to save it to. So if you've never done this before, you can do new collection and you can call it HAP. And that way, when you go to your little like whatever menu on Facebook and you go to your save post, you're going to see how you have different sections. And I can go to this HAP section and it's going to give me all these people that have done posts for me. So instead of me having to go to their page and scroll through, like here's Victoria, whose page I was just on. I swear I commented on these people. So apparently I didn't. So I need to go back to this post and make sure I'm messaging these people because I swear I did, but it doesn't show comments that I did. But I'm able to go and message all these people. You guys, like, so if you feel like your business is stagnant, if you feel like you're not having conversations with people, go through and do host a post. Like these are people that you can start talking to. So if you're not having conversations, it's not because nobody's interested. It's because you're just not doing the right things. Now, granted, you're going to have some people post for you, like Linda, God bless her soul. Thank you for her, but that don't have any comments. That's normal too. Not every single person that puts up a post for you is it going to blow up and you're going to be like, holy cow. This is insane. You're gonna get some that don't have anything, which as you can tell, I really need to go through. Some of these I did not about product, but about the business. So I was sending out conversations about that. So you'll see that like I'm having all these conversations with people because of host to post. These are people I didn't know. And then what you can do is once you have those people post for you, you can after they post, ask them if you can send them info about what you do. Because they're already pretty much doing it. They've already put up a post. So then you can just say, hey, thanks for keeping that up. Can I send you info about what I do? And 90% of the time, they're going to say sure because you're just sending info. So host to post is great because it's growing our network. It's helping us have conversations. It's also not only helping us gain potential customers, but also potential distributors. I'm trying to think on host to post if there's anything else that I can show you guys while I'm doing this. Another thing that you can do is you can when you're talking to someone about ordering and maybe they don't have money to order right now, tell them no worries, you're happy to help when they're ready, but then turn around and ask those people to do a post for you. Because again, like most of the time people still want to help out and they're like, oh sure, like I can do that for you. So that's like another way you can ask people to do that. And then we have like a link where you can put the names of the people that post for you in the link so they can be entered into the giveaway. I'm trying to think. Those of you that are on here watching live, is there anything that you can think of or have questions about that you think could be helpful for people watching? the recording about host to post. Jenny, am I missing anything?
No, I think you got a lot of the basics, Lindsay.
Okay.
Um, I was just trying to think back through some of the things that I do to see if there's something I do that you didn't already mention that might be helpful. Um,
And it's okay if not, if you can't think of it right now. Maybe I didn't
yeah,
do
right.
everything. I was just trying to think because sometimes I rattle on and I
Yeah.
want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So, and like as far as what to give the people to post, we can give that to you. I know Brianna shared the boards today. Also, you know, of course, you can message any of us and we can get you the post to give people to put up. And I like to do something simple like a gummies post, an opportunity one. There's some about the burn that typically get comments. Um, but yeah, like you guys, like doing the host to post is seriously one of the things that changed my business the most. And I'll be honest, whenever people first started doing host to post, I was so against it. Like I thought it was so silly. I thought, oh my gosh, people are like not gonna want to do this for me. I'm gonna look so lame. And it was the stupidest thing ever, I thought. Because there was people that were top income earners that were doing host to post. And I was like, you know what? If it's good enough for them to do it, it's good enough for me to do it. And I started doing it and it completely changed my business because it allowed me to have so many more conversations. And I don't know about you guys, but talking to people that you know is great. But sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking. But talking to strangers, I feel like is so much more comfortable for me anyways. So for me to do this,
Yeah.
it was just, you know, and people are coming to us, like people are commenting on a post about the product. So when we're giving them information, we're just giving them what we want, they want. You know what I mean? Like we're not having to feel like, you know, we're going and pulling people. Like they're asking questions, we're giving them information. Like that's what we are here to do, right? But this is just kind of a way to like speed up what we're doing. Like, yes, we can post on our page and we can get interest and things like that. But by doing these host to post, we're kind of like spreading like faster. And I try to make it a goal to get up 5 to 10 posts a day for from other people, just because I feel like that's like a good number for me. Because like we talked about, not everybody's gonna have people commenting. Not everybody is gonna even put it up when they say they will. But you know, so that's why I've been trying to make it a goal to ask at least 25 people a day to do a post for me, because not everybody's gonna say yes. But by asking 25, ideally I'm gonna get that 5 to 10 number that's gonna say yes. So if you're somebody who feels like you're like, well, I don't get anybody that says they'll post for me, but you're only asking 3 or 4 people. Well, yeah, like it's just like basic numbers. Like the odds of you getting all of those people to say yes are slim. So that's why you want to ask more people. If you're only doing host to post like once a week and you feel like, well, I'm not really seeing the benefits of it yet. Like this is something that you should be consistent with every single day to start noticing that traction. You know, and it's just like anything, you know, you think about if you're driving in your car and you're driving and then you got to stop at stoplights and you drive a little more, you got to stop at a stoplight, you drive a little more. It's like taking you forever to get to where you want to go. That's the same thing with like the host to post or even like, you know, your business in general. If you go and then stop for a day or two from doing anything, go again, stop a day or two from doing anything, it's going to take you longer to get that speed up, to get to where you're wanting to go. Versus if you just keep a steady pace of going every day and be consistent each day, you're going to notice the compound effect from that, from doing it every single day. Okay. And I get it because sometimes host to post, I'll be like, holy cow, I'm in the batch of people that like nobody's saying yes. But you have to go through those patches of people sometimes to get to the ones that are going to say yes. Super random. I read a book years ago and it's called Go for No. It was one of like the best books I ever read. And it was so easy and it was like this thick, like super thick, thin, easy read, but it talks about the more no's that you get as you're talking to people, the closer you get to the yeses. Like you have to go through the no's to get the
And they
people
just
to
came
say
through with
yes.
perfect
So
justice.
just think of it when you have people that are
Yeah.
like, don't respond or say no,
Okay.
not right now, that
Yeah,
that's
they have
just
stuff
one
like that
step
up there for you.
closer to where you want it to
I'm
go.
gonna find you one.
Okay, and that's just like part of it. Okay, and just expect that some people aren't going to say yes, okay? But I'm telling you guys, if you do host a post consistently every single day, you're going to notice the results. You're going to notice that people, because then guess what? Say you post, someone posts for you, let's say Jenny's not a distributor. She posts for me, she gets 15 comments on her post. Okay, well that allows me to add these people to my network, send them information about a product, but now they're going to be my Facebook friend. And guess what? Now I'm doing a random post, or now I'm doing a giveaway post, and then they comment on my giveaway post. Well, guess what? Now I'm going to ask that person to do a host a post for me. So it just, again, kind of branches out even further. So as you're gaining your network, you're going to notice these people are going to start wanting in on the fun, and they're going to be able to branch out as well. So just remember that as you're talking to people. I think that's like all the things I want to share. Hopefully, as you guys watch this, hopefully this stuff made sense. If it didn't totally make sense, send me a message and be like, hey, on your video, you said this. Please explain it more. Like, even if this has to be a stepping stone into you getting into host, but you guys, like, I'm serious. If you're like serious about your business, growing your business, you have big goals, or maybe just a goal in general that you want to enroll people, do host a post. Give yourself 30 days and tell yourself every day I'm going to do a host a post. Every single day for 30 days, aim to get 25 messages out asking people. You're going to notice things are going to start happening. You're going to notice changes. You're going to notice you're having more conversations. But you've got to be consistent with it. And you've just got to try to do it. Okay? So thank you guys for watching this. Let me know if you have questions, and let's go out and like do the dang thing. Okay? Thank you guys so much, and you have a good night. Bye.